You guys will never guess what I found at the grocery store today. Cheetos just came out with the Cheetos Flamin' Hot Dill Pickle flavor, so let's try it together. Okay, first impression, you can definitely smell the dill pickle. It's not too strong, but it's pickly in the best way. Let's go in for a taste test, you guys. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh, it's just that perfect balance of heatness and tang. It's like spicy pickle chips with that signature hot Cheetos crunch. And thank you to Frito-Lay for sponsoring today's video. Subway just collabed with Doritos to bring out a foot-long nacho. You can choose Subway's rotisserie style chicken or steak. And it comes with this chipotle sauce, which smells amazing. It has everything you want on it, so melted cheese, chicken, jalapeno, tomatoes, and onion. I can't wait, so let's just dig in. Cheers, you guys. You guys, that sauce is literally out of this world, and I love that I get the little heatness from the jalapenos. Of course, you can customize it to your own liking. I also can't go to Subway without getting a Pepsi drink. I got a Diet Pepsi today. These nachos are only going to be in stores for a limited amount of time, so make sure you guys head to your Subway and try out the new Doritos footlong nachos. And thank you to FLVR for sponsoring today's video. I made the viral Wake and Lake breakfast burrito, and apparently these are selling for like $20 in LA, so of course I had to recreate it at home. Like, look at that beautiful cross section. It has tater tots, avocado, scrambled eggs, cheddar cheese, and some bacon bits. And of course I had to make the cilantro crema on the side. I filmed a video, so the recipe is coming soon. Let's do a taste test, guys, with some of the cilantro crema. Ooh, looks good. Cheers. The flavors just go so well together. And I did make the crema a little bit like garlicky. I definitely get the hype. I'm actually eating this for dinner right now, but this would hit as a breakfast burrito. This cross section, you guys. Let's eat Amanda's Greek salad. If you know, you know. Amanda cuts up her vegetables nice and thin, and some homemade dressing. Cheers, you guys. Perfect. Also, for the tomatoes, if you can tell, I'm using heirloom tomatoes. That's why I have like yellow ones too. But if you guys can find heirloom tomatoes at your market, I highly recommend. They're just so much more softer and juicier than regular tomatoes. If you guys are asking yourselves like what kind of knife is she using, these are literally one of those disposable cake knives that you get from like the Asian bakery. Because I feel like Koreans don't really own like cutting knives. You guys, when did Taco Bell start selling dirty sodas? They came out with a dirty Baja Blast, so it has like vanilla cream mixed in with the Baja Blast. I'm so excited. I feel like it's gonna be like the perfect little sweet treat. Okay, let's mix her in a little bit. I usually don't mix my drinks, but I feel like with the dirty soda, you kind of have to. Cheers. Wait, this tastes exactly like Milk Kiss. Oh my gosh. If you know, you know. Milk Kiss. It's like a Korean milk soda, but that's exactly what this Baja Blast tastes like. Okay, that's actually really good. I love me some Milk Kiss, so I give this like a 10 out of 10. I think it's really cool that they started doing dirty sodas. Now I'm wondering if you can add the cream to like any of their sodas, like Dr. Pepper or Coke. Even that color is so freaking pretty. I usually don't get Baja Blasts. Like, I think I haven't had one since high school, but the dirty Baja Blast was definitely worth trying. If you're sick of dry, basic cornbread, this creamy, rich, and perfectly tender cornbread pudding is a game changer. This recipe is extremely simple too, so it's the perfect holiday side dish. Just combine all of your ingredients into a small bowl, a box of Jiffy corn mix, a can of drained corn, a can of creamed corn, 6 tablespoons of melted butter, an egg, and 2 tablespoons of plain Greek yogurt or sour cream. Mix that all together, then spray your pan with some non-stick cooking spray and pour that fluffy batter into your pan. Spread it all out and bake it in the oven for 45 to 60 minutes or until the center is no longer jiggly. Let this sit for about 20 minutes before serving, and keep in mind this is a cornbread pudding, so the texture will be extremely moist and pudding-like. And there you have it, a perfectly creamy, sweet, and savory cornbread pudding that will have everyone going back for seconds. This is also perfect to make ahead of time on the actual potluck or holiday gathering because as it cools, it sets into the custardy goodness. As always, the full list of ingredients will be listed in the caption below, and I hope you guys enjoy. I'm 10 years late, but let's finally try that viral fruit roll-up ice cream trend. So I'm just gonna put down, I think like a thin layer, and then just roll it up. Oh, I'm so excited, you guys. Oh my gosh. Cheers, you guys. Oh my gosh, I've been missing out. The crunch is unreal. I know fruity and creamy kind of sounds like a weird combination, but I like to think of it as like Italian ice and frozen custard. Like I always get like a fruity Italian ice flavor and then vanilla frozen custard on top. So this is like a very similar type of vibe. You guys all begged for the recipe, so here's how to make a delicious glazed honey ham, and I'll tag the original creator down below. I'm using a boneless ham that I got from Costco, and it was about 4 pounds. This didn't come spirally cut, so I went in and I cut the ham into slices. I would cut the slices a little thinner than I did though, and make sure not to cut all the way through. For the basting liquid, combine pineapple juice and honey and mix that all together. Take the liquid and pour it all over the ham, making sure to get all the little crevices, then cover with foil and bake at 350 for about 12 minutes per pound. While the ham is heating up, combine both the sugars and the spices for the glaze, and honestly you can use any spices that you'd like. I like to do a little bit of garlic, onion, smoked paprika, and cinnamon. Once the ham is done baking, drain out the liquid and sprinkle over half of the sugar mixture and pop that back into the oven for about 3 minutes on broil. Combine the rest of the sugar with the drippings, bring that to a boil, and cook until it reduces into a nice glaze. Pour that over your ham, and there you go, you have a delicious, juicy, glazed ham for the holidays. This technique is so simple but levels up your basic ham from the grocery store, so I hope you guys enjoy and try it out too. I picked up a dozen of the new Krispy Kreme Fruity Pebbles milk glazed donuts, and they're only going to be in stores for one more day. This whole box was only $5 because they're having a deal right now. If you buy a dozen of any of the other donuts, you get the Fruity Pebbles for only $5. Enough with the talking because I'm so ready to try this. Cheers, you guys. I am a Fruity Pebbles stan. I always get Fruity Pebbles in like my frozen yogurt, and so this is literally my dream. Tastes exactly how you expect it to taste, but even better. There's just something about the texture of a Krispy Kreme donut. Like it's kind of dense, but I like that it's dense. I love the texture of the glaze. It's nice and thick, but it's not too overwhelmingly sweet. Let's just take another bite because it's so good. I'm so sad they're only having this for one more day, but I did buy a lot, so I'm just planning to like freeze it and hopefully they defrost well. But this is your sign for your little Sunday treat. Go to Krispy Kreme and try out the new Fruity Pebbles flavor.